That's why I'm Katie blowing high like Arizona, blowing them 3 5s. I'm missing.
Yo, what is going on, my YouTube garden gang, my fellow gromies? Y'all know it is your boy Rello coming at y'all now with another installment on Rello Mellow Garden. And today we have episode 1 of season 2 of our Spider Farmer Grow. And as y'all know right now, you can see us going over the 4'6" by 2'3" by 6 foot Spider Farmer Pro Series tent right here that they sent out to the boy. It is a white mylar tent, 10 square feet, very high quality, plenty of space for cables, venting ducts, all that good stuff. And right here, y'all can see the interior, nice, high quality, reflective design in here. And of course, right now, our Spider Farmer tent is powered by the Spider Farmer SF2000 Evo. And this is a 200 watt board style or panel style LED light. It kind of punches above its weight class. It's powered by Samsung LM301H diodes. And we will come up under here and you guys can see the wide spread of the diodes. Kind of helps maximize coverage throughout the tent. And it does have white, blue, red, and infrared light, so it can give you a nice seedling to harvest out of your tent if you would like to do so. And of course, we are utilizing the GGS AC5 kit here, the Grow Genius system. Basically, we've got a smart controller combined with a power strip right here. This AC5 has 5 different outlets. It is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth compatible. And if you get the kit here, it comes with a bunch of different sensors, RJ12 cables, and cable splitters that you kind of see here that we hook up to the strip. And that helps us get a bunch of different readouts and pretty much automate all the equipment that you see us using inside the tent. And now we'll take a brief look at 3 things you get along with the kit. Right here is a light and fan adapter to hook up a light and a fan. We have the Spider Farmer clip-on fan hooked up, and of course the SF2000 hooked up to this. And next up in this kit is a VPD sensor. It's a light sensor, temp and humidity, gives you VPD readouts. And lastly here is a 3-in-1 soil sensor. It gives soil temps, the water content, and electrical conductivity. We've got great use out of this so far. And as y'all know, if you decide you want to check any of these products out for yourself, everything will be linked down in the description, or you could just check it out at spider-farmer.com. One more shout out to Spider Farmer for hooking your boy up. And in this episode, we are essentially going to be letting our plants really grow out and veg out. And we have lots of training that we have to get done. And of course, you'll be seeing them enter the Spider Farmer tent officially. Let's hop right on in. Hope y'all enjoy. Yo. And we are back down here with our Spider Farmer tent. And our plants are now 44 to 54 days old. So we can call this about week 7 to week 8 of the grow here. 5 good weeks of vegetative growth. Y'all know, and there is our seeds by Legacy Leaf Seed Co. And we're about to check in. We've got some water bubbling right here. In the water, y'all can see mosquito dunks. That is to help with the gnats. We did already give them one watering with these dunks sitting in here. We let them sit for like an hour or something to get the BTI, little bacteria, to leach out of this into the water. And then we will fully drench the plants and let the little pellets or whatever run into the soil. Make sure this is at a reasonable pH range and we'll head to the tent. Alrighty. As y'all can see, we are in here. And yes, our plants are looking a little dry on some of them at least. Especially C40 number 2 right here. See it in C43. But that is purposeful because we do want to get rid of these gnats. I can see we got some hanging sticky traps. Like I said, we're doing the mosquito dunks. And honestly, I really don't even like this diatomaceous earth stuff here. I've had some bad experiences with it in the past, but we are going to use it. The goal is to make sure the top layer of soil is pretty dry. As y'all can see, we've let ours get real dry. Ever since we applied our first BTI treatment, I think that was maybe 3 days ago. So it's been about 3 days since we watered them. I think the BTI is more so to take out the larva or larvae, whereas for the adults, you kind of got the sticky traps there to help take some out. And we're going to use this diatomaceous earth, which is pretty much, I guess, so sharp that it kind of cuts up the skeleton or exoskeleton of these bugs. We did make sure that we turned our fans and stuff off, because this stuff is a fine powder. Y'all can see some dripping down the bag right there. But yeah, this stuff will blow everywhere if you had kept your fan on or anything. Alright, now that we've got the diatomaceous earth in here, it's just thin layers. Thin layers on top of each pot. It doesn't need to be too thick. You don't want it to be too thick. This stuff can kind of cake up your soil and make it hard for the roots to breathe. End up going anaerobic down there, which you don't want. Another thing, as soon as this stuff gets wet, it becomes completely useless. So we won't be watering from the top. We're going to try to let that one little layer we sit on there, because I'm not going to layer any more on after this. This will just be the one layer we do, see how effective it is on top of the dunks, plus the little sticky traps. And yeah, so since we don't want to disturb that with any moisture, we'll just come take each pot individually, and I'll fill in water in these trays here. Alright, we've got these all watered. On some of them, I was able to come through and address just some of our training clips. We'll have to come back through on some more. We were also able to confirm that C40 number 1 right here is a female. I was pretty sure by the shape of the little thing coming out there it was a female, and now we can see the pistils, 2 white hairs. And now we know we've got one female there in C40 number 1. We've got another female, of course, right here in Baba number 2. And another one here in Baba number 3. We're pretty sure that C40 number 2 here is a male, so probably about to get this one out of the tent here soon, which it is a shame, because real nice bushy plant. Of course, these will start perking back up once they have a little bit of time to adjust with that water. And as far as Baba number 1 and C40 number 3, don't think we can call it just yet, but they should be getting there. Kind of iffy with Baba number 1. It might be leaning towards male, but we will see. Hopefully we can get one more female. That'll be nice, but we've already reached our required 3 minimum, so we'll be good either way. 2 Baba, 1 C40. About to get some 5-gallon pots prepped here soon, get some new soil in. We're going to let our old soil batches continue to dry for now. Want them to, yeah, just sit there and dry out right now. But we will still be reusing it down the line. And yeah, probably going to hit the bottom of those pots again a little later today. But pretty much wraps up our video. Y'all know, if you found the video helpful or entertaining, do leave us a little like. It'll be greatly appreciated. Of course, one more time, shout out to Spider Farmer. Any equipment you're thinking about, check the link in the description. Shouts out to you if you made it this far in the video. The watch time is greatly appreciated. And as you know, if you is not subscribed, do make sure you subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Get updated every time we upload. Spider Farmer tent here Saturdays. Got our 2x4 right there, which we recently harvested. Y'all see that video after this one though. Upload it Thursdays. We're about to get another grow started. I've decided we're gonna go ahead and run the last 2 Turpgasm seeds we got, plus the last one of our Skunch seeds. and those will be grown out in the 2x4 right here. Whereas this tent, of course, we still got some plants to flower out. I'm thinking we've probably got another 2.5 months plus dry time with these right here. But we do have something good planned as well once we're done with this grow. So a lot of good stuff down the line. And yeah, we got another installment here, Rello Mellow Garden. And your boy is out.